Hey, I'm New Name, and I am a RS3 player who has been getting into old school RuneScape. This is my old school RuneScape Iron Man, and today, rather than a progress video, I wanted to do a video on the top 5 things that I have enjoyed the most about old school RuneScape while playing so far. So, before we get into that, make sure to give the video a like. If you like old school RuneScape, I try to make a new old school video every Thursday. And if you like RS3, I make an RS3 video every Monday. But without further ado, we'll get right into my list. So, the number one thing I like the most about old school RuneScape is actually Motherload Mine. So, if you don't know what Motherload Mine is, it is a AFK way of mining. You come over here to the northeast corner of Falador, and you go down the ladder, and you enter the mine. I believe you need 30 mining, if I remember right. Yeah, you need 30 mining, and from there you can mine in the Motherload Mine. And what you do is you mine any of these ore veins around the area, and from there deposit them on the hopper, and then you can use them to use the hopper to clean the ores. From there you would get any ore randomly up until what tier you can mine. So you can sit here and mine the same vein over and over, and even at 70 mining, get a chance for Addy ore. So that is really great. It's really AFK. It's my favorite AFK thing that I have to do on my Iron Man so far, and that is why it is number one on my list. Okay, so number 2 is actually Rooftop Agility. So if you're from my RS3 fan base and you don't know what this is, for old school RuneScape, scattered throughout the world at the various different cities, is a agility course on the rooftops. Now, I'm sure maybe later this will come to be hated by me, but I like it because it adds diversity to agility. In RS3, I just end up doing the same agility course up until you unlock 35, which is then the wilderness course, and then you basically do the wilderness course until 80, and then you start doing the one on our version of Fossil Island. So yeah, that is number 2. Agility is not one thing I ever thought would be on this kind of a list, but yeah, definitely Rooftop Agility is my number 2 thing that I like the most about old school RuneScape so far. Okay, so number 3 is going to be the Hunter Guild. This was a recent addition to old school RuneScape and can be found on the new Kingdom of Varlamore on the Zaya Island. I don't know if that's correct name, but someone let me know down below. But the number one reason why I like this area the most is actually the hunter contracts. So this works exactly like Slayer, where you get a list of different hunter monsters to hunt for until you get a unique item. Typically you get it within 20 to 30 hunts, but some things do require up to 100. So this is really great. They're called rumors, and you know, it's kind of like if you played other MMOs, think of it like I kill X many things, but instead for a skill. So that is really cool. It's fun, the loot's good, and it makes certain ones that you would probably never go and hunt a little bit better XP per hour. So that is number 3. Okay, so number 4 is the Giant's Foundry. So this is over by the Duel Arena in old school RuneScape, northeast of, or I believe it's just east of Al-Kharid. But this is a form of smithing that allows you to melt down junk gear into swords that you exchange to the giant for money. This is great on Iron Men as it's actually able to let you make money from your smithing. So it's awesome, especially for low level smithing where you can't really alch it for that much. Whereas on old school, or where on RS3, I would disassemble these things with the invention skill. In old school RuneScape, I can melt down my scrap gear and make swords. So that is really cool. It allows you to make money, like I said before, and that is why it is number 4 on my list. And the number 5 and best thing, in my opinion, that I like most about old school RuneScape so far is Guardians of the Rift. So this is a mini game where you create runes, and the best part about it is you get to keep the runes after. So you don't have to do Abyss. You don't have to do a bunch of mining to get pure essence. You don't have to kill a bunch of creatures to get pure essence. You mine essence fragments here and make them into pieces of essence at a workbench, and then go through one of the charged rifts, and it's a mini game. So at the end, you also get a chance to loot for even better runes than you could typically make. Honestly, this to me is so broken, and I love it. It's great. Compared to RS3, where I have to run to shops for my elemental runes and do a bunch of rune crafting to get my other runes that I need, this is amazing. And I'm here for it. I 100% support Guardians of the Rift. It's my favorite part about old school RuneScape so far. So, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know down below, what are your favorite things about old school RuneScape? What else would you like to see me do in old school RuneScape? And don't forget to join the Discord. Anyways, I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.